Good morning. Welcome to Williamson County Public Library Family Storytime on this cloudy summer morning. I'm Miss Barbara from the Children's Department, and I hope that you will say hi to me in the chat so that I know you are here. I have some zoo stories and songs today, but first let's do a little stretching song. Are you ready? Bend your body, touch your toes, straighten up and touch your nose, beep. Wave your arms, now pat each knee, stomp your feet and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Yay, good job. All right, our first story is Through with the Zoo by Jacob Grant with permission from Macmillan Publishing. Goat always dreamed of having space. He didn't want hugs or rubs or anyone near him. Okay. But Goat lived in a petting zoo. Every day, the small petting zoo was packed with grabby little hands. Goat looked out at the animals in the big zoo, so safe from the wild children. He would find a space out there just for him. There he goes. He tried living with a clingy koala. He tried living with a nosy elephant. Goat tried living with many animals, penguins, monkeys, bears, but space was just not an easy thing to find. Finally, Goat's search brought him to a lone tree. It was a quiet place that could be all his own. Goat had more space than he'd ever dreamed of. But was it too much? He looked all around and knew that no one could get near him anymore. No little faces, no little hands, no little hugs. All that empty space was missing something. What do you think it's missing? Goat never thought he would miss the petting zoo. Look, the bears are waving, the monkeys are waving, the penguins are waving. I think they're happy to see him back. But everyone needs a hug now and then. Whenever Goat wanted a little space, he knew just where to find it. The end. Okay, now we have a song about the zoo. And in this song, I need you to stomp like the elephants and jump like the kangaroos and swing like the monkeys, like you're on the rings or the monkey bars, and waddle like the penguins. Here we go. Let's go to the zoo and stomp like the elephants do. Let's go to the zoo and stomp like the elephants do. Stomp, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the zoo and jump like the kangaroos do. Let's go to the zoo and jump like the kangaroos do. Jump, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the zoo and swing like the monkeys do. Let's go to the zoo and swing like the monkeys do. Swing, 2, 3, 4. Let's go to the zoo and waddle like the penguins do. Let's go to the zoo and waddle like the penguins do. Waddle, 2, 3, 4. Yay! Good job! All right. Our next zoo book is Zoo Looking by Mem Fox, with pictures by Candace Whitman, published by Mondo Publishing. One day, Flora went to the zoo. She looked at the giraffe, and the giraffe looked back. She looked at the panther with its coat of silky black. She looked at the tiger, and the tiger looked back. She looked at the snake as it slithered through a crack. She looked at the penguin, and the penguin looked back. She looked at the monkey as its baby got a smack. She looked at the ostrich, and the ostrich looked back. She looked at the zebra, whose tail went whack. She looked at the koala, and the koala looked back. She looked at the bear as it gobbled up a snack. I think it's a fish. She looked at the gorilla, and the gorilla looked back. She looked at the camel with the humps on its back. She looked at the elephant next to the yak. She looked at her dad, and he smiled back. The end. Now we have another zoo song. This one is called Who's in the Zoo? And the tune is Skip to My Loo. And you get to make animal sounds of the animals that we're going to visit in the zoo. So here we go. Who's in the zoo? Who's in the zoo? Who's in the zoo? Who's in the zoo to visit? Monkeys. Can you make a monkey sound? What does the monkey say? Eep, eep, eep. What does the monkey say? Eep, eep, eep. What does the monkey say? Eep, eep, eep. When you go to the zoo to visit lions. What does the lion say? Roar. What does the lion say? Roar. What does the lion say? Roar. When you go to the zoo to visit. What does the seal say? Orp, orp, orp. What does the seal say? Orp, orp, orp. What does the seal say? Orp, orp, orp. When you go to the zoo to visit. What does the snake say? S, s. What does the snake say? S, s. What does the snake say? S, s. When you go to the zoo to visit. Back to the beginning. Who's in the zoo? Who's in the zoo? Who's in the zoo? Who's in the zoo to visit? Yay! Good animal sounds. I know you made good animal sounds. All right, that's all we have time for today. So let's sing our goodbye song. Open, shut them, raise your hands up high. Open, shut them, time to say goodbye. Yay! Thank you for coming to Storytime today. Don't forget to come to the library and check out books and see Miss Stephanie's Storytime Sunday through Thursday evenings at 7. and Miss Liz's Storytime Thursday mornings at 10. And I'll see you next week. Bye.